I did a deep dive on Jonah chapter 1 today. Here is the anchor chart that I made. Look how cute it is. Okay, I'm going to go over this while I show it to y'all, okay? So the first thing that happens is God calls on Jonah and he's like, hey, Jonah, I need you to go save these people. And Jonah's like, heck no, tech no, peace out, Girl Scout. I'm not going to do this. And so he flees. Then God creates this huge storm in the sea where Jonah is on a boat in the sea, okay? God's like, hold up, dude. I am looking for you, okay? And so the sailors that Jonah is with, they're like, what is the matter? What is going on? Who is the issue? So they decide to cast lots, which that means they got dice out or they flipped a coin to tell them who was the problem, and it was Jonah. Jonah was the issue. So Jonah tells them, he's like, I'm Hebrew and I worship the Lord and I am running from him, from his calling. And God is pursuing me because he definitely was pursuing Jonah. So the sailors start to pray to the Lord for safety. They start to try to get back to shore, but they cannot. They cannot reach shore. So Jonah's like, throw me off this ship. Please throw me off this ship. So they do. And immediately the sea calms down. Storm is gone. Storm gone completely. Okay. So the sailors are like, whoa, this God thing, okay. So they start praising and worshiping the Lord. They're offering sacrifices. They're saying vows to the Lord. And then Jesus is like, I'm going to get this fish to come and swallow Jonah. And he's going to be there for 3 days and 3 nights. And that is where we are when we finish Jonah 1. What this teaches us is that God pursues us, okay? It teaches us that God is fierce and awesome in his pursuit for us. God's pursuit for us is relentless because he loves us so much. God gives specific callings to specific people. That means that God wants me for my specific calling in life, which I know is youth. And I hope that I have reached some youth with this story of Jonah and the whale. If I haven't, share it with your favorite youth who you want to know the story of Jonah and the whale and the pursuit that God had for Jonah, because it is lovely, and that pursuit is the same pursuit that God has for us every single day. It might not be a storm in the ocean, but he is after us every single day. He wants our hearts. He wants to bring us joy. He wants to be the center of our life. I hope you have a fantastic day.